We all know six man, Lou Williams. Shout out Drake. But of course, this year, just as important, the seventh man, Trez Harrell. Been crushing it off the bench with Lou. They formed a dynamic duo. Right now, would be the leading bench duo scorer in the history of the NBA. Looking like they'll finish with that this season. I went to their game against Dallas the other night. Whole lot of content from that game at the Lead Sports Media will be pinned to my Twitter at ScoutWithBryan. A lot of quotes of Rick Carlisle, Doc Rivers talking about what went down, how Lou Williams and Harrell were able to tear the Mavs up and lead to a huge win for the Clippers. Make sure you check all that out. Let's take a look at the film here. Big theme that Doc Rivers talked about, that playing Lou with Harrell and also with JaMychal Green was talking about making Dallas choose, meaning Harrell's the roll man, JaMychal's out as the spacer along with the other guards who are spacing, obviously, and Dallas basically had to make a choice. Were they going to come in and take Harrell's roll away, giving up Green threes, or are they going to stay home on Green and give Harrell rolls to the basket? We saw that play out over and over again with Lou. If he's picked up full court, they love to have Harrell come and set these high back picks right around half court, which he does a great job setting those screens. And when Lou has his man screened off, he's great at just engaging the big like he does here and finding that pocket pass. Here you see they come in a little bit and foul Harrell on the roll, making them choose again. This was an after timeout play. It's funny how this one worked out. This play actually was meant to be, you see the back pick for Green right there. And it was supposed to be him coming back to the corner. Two-man game right here with Harrell and Lou coming off to Lou's left hand. Dallas, though, Devin Harris does a great job blowing up the screen, which forced them to instead come back and run it to Lou's right. But you know what? Still ended up working okay anyway. Dirk, at his age, not the best at, giving a tiny bit of help off the corner. Instead, he kind of overcommits to the ball. Lou does a great job recognizing that, draws Dirk in, pitches right out to Green for one of those strong side corner threes that coaches hate and don't want to give up. See it again, another really flat, high pick and roll here. Talk about make them choose, right? You can see the video of Doc saying that on the lead in the article. You see JaMychal spaced. Harrell sets the high screen right around half court. And that's all Lou needs. Once he's got his man on his back, in jail, that's what they call it a lot in the NBA. He does a great job keeping him there. Gets around to his money spot near the left elbow. Makes Dwight Powell have to step up a little bit to him. And then you see Lou does a phenomenal job skipping this left-handed bounce pass. Look at that tight little window. I don't even know how he gets the ball through here. Right past Harris's feet, in between the two of them. Harrell does a great job staying right in the line of Lou's vision, staying in the pocket so he can be a receiver right there. And if they don't come in, Dirk here doesn't come in off Green. He doesn't come in enough. It's going to lead to Harrell dunks and one there. The other action Doc was really referring to was this double drag. Dallas had a lot of trouble guarding this. Double drag is just shooters in the corners, basically. He's going to get down to the corners. Two bigs up top, setting a staggered ball screen. So usually Harrell would be the first screener. He rolled hard, and again, Dallas then would have that same choice. Do they worry about JaMychal popping or worry about Harrell rolling? Put him in quite a dilemma. You see right here again, you see how quickly Harrell rolls out of there. So his man's got to stay with him right here. Lou does a great job again, engaging Dwight Powell, opening up, JaMychal Green popping. It's a long recovery for Dwight to have to make. JaMychal did a great job stepping into threes, shooting the ball really well for the Clippers. You see it again here. Harrell basically slips out of it real quick. JaMychal got another open look on the pop. Doesn't hit this one, but pretty similar to the last look. Clips are switching every pick and roll this time, you see. They had a lot of different defenses they had to throw at Lou. Can't show him the same thing every time. So here you see Devin Harris switch on to Harrell. Dwight's able to stay with Lou on the ball. Dirk has a long recovery getting back out to contest the shot. Good job gang rebounding there by Dallas. You see this play just carved them up. That's why Doc will keep running it until you stop it. Here, I don't know if they were trying to ice this. It looked like Brunson kind of jumped into an ice before Powell really called it. But Lou does a great job again. Love's going to his left, so the same play, same double drag. Shooters in the corners, double drag up top. Lou does a great job rejecting the screen, going left quick, so it's the same result. Harrell's going to dive. Green stays high, so when Harrell dives again, Lou's one of the best in the league now, does a great job just reading the play, finding the pocket. This is what they mean by they don't run any plays by Harrell. He just gets his shots within the flow of the offense. This is a play for Lou, for the shooter, for the guard. Harrell just does a great job on the ice, staying right in his pocket, staying in the ice pocket in his line of vision. Dirk, at his age, like we said, too slow to get all the way down and be able to help. Luka doesn't come in enough once again. Harrell gets another dunk. I'll show one more time, full speed. Really hard to guard if you're not completely locked in. And then one area Harrell really crushed it was making these pocket passes out of these short rolls. Especially in the first half, Dallas wasn't switching. They were playing more kind of back in a 2-for-2 coverage. So how do you beat that? You hit the big man in the pocket, and the big man's got to be the playmaker. He did a great job here, finding Wallace for the corner three. This one here, you see the last one was towards the double side. This one's towards the single, meaning instead of two shooters being over here, now the two shooters are on the weak side space. So that means when Harrell short rolls, he's got to read this situation now. He's got two shooters in Gallo and Patrick Beverley, and he's got to make the right pass. Last one was with just one shooter on the weak side on the catch. So Harrell catches it right in the pocket. Does a great job. I didn't realize what a great passer he is. Has great hands. Does a great job stopping in the pocket and just reading the coverage. You see, he came all the way into stunt. Brunson came in a little bit. Harrell delivers a great pass right to Beverley's pocket, leading to a corner three. See it again here. This pick and roll ended up being again towards the double side. So only one shooter on the backside. Lou's better going to his left. So it looked like Dallas was more aggressive, trying to kind of get up in a trap. Aggressive pick and roll D anytime Lou went left. Does a great job here just accepting that. Again, delivering to Harrell in the pocket, and then they got a 2-on-1. Harrell's coming down. Kleber comes in to help. So he kicks it to the corner. Gallo does a great job. Shot fake, gets by him. Beautiful give and go. A little textbook basketball right here. This was a big-time read, big-time passing situation. Really nice. This time not Harrell, but again, you just see that same pocket towards the single side this time. Trap and Lou go to his left. So they're just taking what the defense gives them here. Luka comes in a tag. Dwight comes in a tag a little bit. Nice job by Zubac delivering it out. Great ball movement. Gets an open three. Good job cleaning it up on the glass by the big fella. Just taking a look at their coverages throughout the game. This was in the first quarter, like I said. Really tried to get up and aggressive with Lou, especially anytime he came off going to his left. This time just pretty much happened in a random action. End up trapping him. Throws the pass a little high. Don't get anything out of it this time. This basically delay action for Lou. Clippers do a great job having a lot of different looks to get him the ball. We saw they had a ton of success, obviously, with the double drag, a ton of success with the high pick and roll. They also love to have Lou come out of the right corner, have the big man up top, 5-man be the ball handler. The Chicago action, other big man pins Lou to come right into a handoff. And again, just another disguised way basically to get Lou coming off to his left hand. And like I talked about, his money spot, right about near the left elbow, when he gets that shot in that area, pretty much automatic. Now, this was the one time where Carlisle took a timeout right after this. They were trapping Lou going to his left, but you know what? So many different coverages. Sometimes these big men get mixed up. It's a lot to remember. It's a lot to be locked in about rotations. You saw Rick Carlisle, too, talked all about rotations post-game. You can see those quotes. Here, they accidentally trap going right. So what happens? Brunson has to come in and help. Only one guy on the weak side over here. Brunson's trying to just stunt to Harrell. Harrell does a great job again just reading it. Fakes the pass to the corner. Makes Brunson get out because he's so worried about the corner shooter. Now he keeps it, finishes. Just a phenomenal job reading the game by the big man. These guys have great chemistry. You see again, not a play run for Harrell, just created by the amount of attention that Lou Williams gets. Attacks the basket hard. You see again, had to call timeout there to correct that. Here's basically that delay action again. Lou coming out of the right corner. This time they trapped. Another and one. These guys make it so hard to be locked in. Like we said, anytime Lou came off to his left, Dallas often would want to be in a trap. So if you're going to trap him right here, that means the guy that has to rotate is the low man. We call this the low man right here, Devin Harris. Devin Harris basically has to be ball side. He should be outside the paint on this side, already ready to come over and take the roll away. He's late in recognizing that he's the roll man. This is what Carlisle's talking about in terms of missing rotations. Way late coming over, too late to get there, ends up fouling. Another look they had for Lou was out of pistol. Pistol, just a step-up screen by the wing. He gets out of there, and then a side pick and roll with the empty corner from the big man. So we see again with Harrell here. Now in the fourth quarter, Dallas does a good job. Now they're switching everything. Keeping a body on a body, different scheme. Worked a little better than trapping. Trapping, they had to be in rotations, which got them all messed up all night. This time they just switch. But you know what? That's not perfect either, because now you got a big fella on Lou who's not really comfortable getting up out there to really guard him far beyond the three-point line. And Lou can hit that shot way beyond. Here we see pistol again. They switch the initial step up and then switch again. Good job keeping a body on a body there. So Harrell, they just read it again. You switch a small onto him, they'll throw it to him some in the post. Dallas here does a good job swarming him and helping out. Harrell has to kick it out with kind of a poor pass out, but that was probably the biggest shot of the night by Patrick Beverley. 5 seconds on the shot clock, only up 6, 4 minutes left. It's a tough contested three. Big time play. Here we see pistol again. On the right side of the floor. So Lou's going to his left. They're in a trap. So what does that mean again? Low man right here, right? Devin Harris supposed to come over, be over early. These guys got to be on the weak side eye. What that means is basically Trey Burke's got to be down. Dwight's got to be right about here. And then Trey Burke should take the first pass out. Dwight should take the second pass out. Instead, Dallas is just a little bit sloppy in the rotation. Devin does a decent job coming over. Dwight goes more than Trey, which is all right. But they end up getting Dallas kind of in rotations and scrambling. A nice floater finish by JaMychal Green. Pistol again. Salah was having a lot of trouble with this again, right? They didn't want to trap Lou going his right. But like we said, it's a lot to keep track of. Remembering when's Lou going left, when's going right. What play are they running? Who's in it? So he traps this time. Again, they're not expecting it, but Maxey right here would be the low man, so he should be, again, outside the paint on this side. You see Hardaway trying to recognize and tell him to get over there. Too late. Not vertical. Inside the charge circle. Another and one. It's a little different look they run here. Out of like a horn set, they put Lou in the horns action sometimes. They'll hit him and have him come off this kind of double staggered screen out of horns. Dallas switches this one. Lou can take advantage of a switch too. He's got Maxey, the slower big, on him. Does a great job just beating him again to his left hand. And that's why we call that the dunker. The spot that Harrell's in, again, he does a great job just being where he's supposed to be. We call this spot the dunker because Lou does a great job beating his man. And then right here you read it. So if Powell has to step up and help, which he does to Lou, to go for the block, it creates a dump-off pass, so Harrell has a dunk. easy money, easy basketball. Clint Capella, Harrell, those guys, some of the best in the league, playing out of that dunker spot. Great hands. Sixth, seventh man. That's what we got to start calling it now. Lou Will, Trez Harrell do a great job for the Clippers. Make sure you follow at ScoutWithBryan on Twitter, ScoutWithBryan.com. Please make sure you thumb up this video and hit that subscribe button so I can keep this content coming. Thanks for watching.